Well, now we have some big quarterback news on both the Jets and the Bears. We already knew about Zach Wilson being benched in exchange for Mike White on Sunday, but now we got some news about Justin Fields. So the Bears quarterback has a left shoulder injury. It is being described, according to Fields in his own words, as a separated shoulder with torn ligaments. Basically, it's an AC joint injury. Now, I have actually had a separated shoulder. I've had my AC joint messed with before. So I wanted to come on here for a few minutes and just talk to you about what I dealt with, maybe give you an idea, something of an idea of what Justin Fields might be going through himself. So when you have basically what is an AC joint, I guess that's the first thing we got to talk about. So basically the AC joint is formed by the cap of the shoulder and the clavicle. So it's basically it's the top ligament. Then you have the CC joint or the CC ligament, which is underneath. Okay, but the AC joint's up top. It's pretty strong, but it is prone to injury because of its location. So you can have different types of injuries with it, but it's always a type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. It depends on the extent of the injury and the number of ligaments that are involved. So if it's 4, 5, or 6, you pretty much need surgery. That's pretty bad. Now, if it's a type 1, it's going to be a sprain or a partial tear. It doesn't sound like that's what happened here. He described this as a tear of the ligament. So Justin Fields either has a type 2 tear or a type 3 tear. Now, I had a type 2 tear. Okay, and here's what I could tell you. I couldn't put a shirt on by myself for a full week. My roommate, because I was in college when this happened, and it actually was a football injury. My roommate had to put my shirts on and take them off for me for a week. He had to do that. Okay. And then the other thing, this was the hardest thing, raising my arm anywhere past here, past this lateral motion. I couldn't raise it past here for about a month. Okay, it was that serious. Now, again, I didn't need surgery. It was just ice. I would have it in a sling for a period of time. It was actually in a sling for the most part for about a week to 10 days. So for me, it was a type 2. Minimum, I can tell you that's what Justin Fields has, based off the way the injury is being described. In terms of when he would be back at full strength, I would say in his case probably a month. It took me a little bit longer, but I would say minimum 3 to 4 weeks. I can't imagine that he is actually going to play this game. It wouldn't make sense. I know it's not his throwing shoulder, but the bottom line is this. He's going to be limited, and if he goes out for runs like he does so frequently, you know the Jets defense is ready to tee off on that bad shoulder. They're going to pound him until he absolutely cannot, until is completely immobile, and in comes Trevor Siemian or in comes Nathan Peterman. So seriously, the right thing for the Bears to do against the Jets this Sunday is to bench Justin Fields, in my mind, because why risk this kid's career in a season that's going nowhere? Granted, of course, as a Jets fan, I'm hoping they bench Justin Fields for Trevor Siemian. But I hope that gives a little bit of insight as to what Justin Fields might be dealing with, just to give you some personal experience from my story on what I had to go through to get back into living a relatively normal life. Wasn't exactly playing in the NFL, but I hope this has been helpful. I hope this has been informative for you. If you enjoy what you're watching, please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it very much. Subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you back with more content once I'm back in the wicker chair. Have a great day.